Hi everyone, welcome back to Cam's Tech Talk, guys. Hope everyone is fine and ready to learn something new. Um, we've done a lot of videos previously on Trailhead and Trails. Today, another final version of the trail we have started, which is particular topic about Outlook integration with Salesforce. Okay, we've done the trail, we've done the config in first video. Second one, we done another config and we configured with Mac and Outlook with Salesforce, and we've seen some tweaks. Today, final and last, particularly for this series. Basically, I know series is just a big word, but yeah, it's basically the end of this short topic that we have started with it. So, and today I'm going to do Windows operating system and Outlook, and so we're going to cover how the interface looks different. It's going to be a short compared to what we did in Mac. So Mac was a little bigger because we did the config and everything. So focus is again, so requirements, business users, training people, and if somebody is looking for solution as a feature, so what Outlook can do in the business if we connect with Salesforce directly, and how we sync our contacts, create leads, adding to case management. There is a lot of options will open basically once we okay. So let's straight go to the computer, and I'm going to show you the Outlook version as well as the Salesforce app, and to see how the sync works. Okay. So yeah, let's start, and I'm going straight to the computer, so we're going to see the difference. Okay. And let me take you to the computer straight, and right, so here we go. So this is where I'm going to move the screen on the top here, because we don't need, so we can see some clear screens on the right hand side. So everything is going here, right? Okay. So here is my Outlook, and you can see a little bit different. There is a icon called Get Ins, right? Which means you can get Microsoft apps from here. Okay. So first thing first, I'm going to get Microsoft add-ins. Okay. And it's a little bit obviously Microsoft product. It's more simpler. And I hit Set Salesforce, and I hit add, and I am hitting continue. Okay. So it's downloaded. It just said get started. Sometimes you have to restart the Outlook, and sometimes the app will just appears. And look, because we have a really good ribbon here, this is showing us all the icons on the top. I just clicked here, it disappeared. But here is the ribbon. You need it. You can just have it here. Show the tabs and show commands and everything. So this is how it works. Okay. So now, before I launch the app on Outlook, let me show you something else, which is obviously the trail. It's just a reminder for all of you guys. So this is what we have started, and this is where we are, and we're covering this part with Outlook, and we have previously done the configurations in the Salesforce, which is from here, and I go to Outlook, integration and sync. So when you click here, these are the settings we previously done, so users can look into. And obviously it's just a reminder for you. I know you have seen it already, but there are a lot of other options in here we will cover in other videos, but focus is again Outlook and app, how it works. Okay. So we have enabled this already, and I'm going back to the Outlook, and let's activate the Salesforce app here. So I hit, and it's coming in. Right, so previously I was using actually on this one. It's just I wanted to show you, so I uninstall and reinstall again. I don't have to reactivate on this one because it was already stored my password in the cache. So I straight logged in. But you have seen the login option already in the Mac. It's the same way. It will generate a code, go to your mobile device, and get the code in, put it in, and you activate it again. Okay, so it's available in the step number 2 video. I will put the link in the description so you can see it, right? So yeah, there you go. So I can see on the right hand side, log into email. So I'm on the club email right now. So look, it's already getting the name. So people, do you want to add this person into the Salesforce? Yes, I can add, right? And the second one, is sales, right? Scarlett, if I select this one and I click on view, again, it's going to come, it's going to pick up Scarlett on there. So you will see, yeah, there you go. It's already picking up first and last name. It's kind of magic for me. But how useful this is for Salesforce people, not Salesforce, how useful is this for sales users, client relationships, support people, and like whoever is front end and they want to utilize these functionalities on daily basis. It's actually a very handy product, very handy. You can just straight go into there. Okay. Now, again, we went through this list. Basically, you can expand this list based on permission sets, profiles in Salesforce, the roles where we are. You don't want to show leads to the support team. Don't show it. You want to show only leads to the sales and opportunity. Just show only those two. There are many things your admin team can do it and make changes in the layouts to make it more perfection, basically. So it reduces the visibility for people who don't want to see other things, right? Which makes sense because people don't want to see extra things because it's end of the day, it's a navigation. So we have to be very careful with user interface when we're building these things. So we need to plan it. Ask questions to your admins or consultants or functional team or business analysts on Salesforce side. Ask them, guys, can we do this? Can we add? Can we reduce? Can we make more effective? I want to reduce the field size or anything. You can ask. So for example, I go to this lead here, right? I've got that many fields. Do I want to see more field, or this is just a quick lead? I just want to create it. So at least it's something is there where I can just create and it's a holding thing. Okay. So let's create something here. So I just compare it, right? So Scarlett, and let's just put Johnson, and I'm getting the email address and phone number. So it's just a marketing email, nothing very exciting. So I'm gonna put Outlook test as a company, and title is marketing team. And I entered this and I hit save. Right, so lead has been created. Scarlett Johnson was created in the leads in Salesforce. So I click here, right? And either I can go detail here, or let's see what happened. So we have a record detail. So click on it, open in Salesforce. Okay, so that will open Salesforce directly. And because I have default browser is actually Edge, it took me to Edge, but I'm logged into Salesforce here in this environment. So let's just move this screen away and let's log in. Let's go to the sales tab from here, and we go straight to the leads. Or I can simply search here. I think, you know what, it's a good idea. Let's just see here. So I'm going to log in. So it's good to see end to end. So there you go. Entering the password. Right, so I'm logged in. Okay, again, verification code have been sent. So let's see what the verification code is. And I'm going to open here. And that's the code. Okay, you can see it. And I am going to copy this. And let's put it there. And hit it and save. Okay, I'm in. So it's straight. I'm straight to Scarlett here. So the contact have been created in Salesforce. Okay, and let's go to the record from here, or let's open something. Let's see, because I think we have created as a lead. Yeah. So let's go to the lead and click here. Just want to see the better version. So maybe it's a layout. It looks like that way. And let's just have a look. Leads in Salesforce. I can see one lead, which is it is showing here. And let's see all open leads. Okay, so this is actually the layout set up this way. So we can change it if you want the full screen. Previously, we've done one navigation layouts, basically, right? Where I did show about how the navigation works. So for this particular environment in the leads, because this is first time actually, I set up a new developer environment to configure this. So in this particular developer environment, it's out of box. So I have lead setup is like this way. So don't shock, don't be freaked out. It's just a page layout, right? In a Lightning. So you can change everything here. You want to move the middle box into left hand side, and you want all open leads. It's like an Excel sheet, like on the Salesforce. You can do that. It works very. So you can. It's all under your hand. So you can do it. Okay. So that's it, guys. So this is, as I said, this is a shorter version of the video because we have seen the full in action, and this all works that way, and it's click and play, and it's syncing directly from Outlook to Salesforce. Salesforce data you can see on Outlook as well at the same time, and it helps to any front end people in your business, and it improves the productivity and it improves the user interface as well same time, and adoption is quicker. So make sure you train your users perfectly. Okay, so again, thank you so much for watching this, and I'm sure you like it, and it will help you as a solution the big time if you're looking for solution requirement side and rolling out to the training team. Guys, utilize this video and help. Thank you. So thanks again for watching this video. Please make sure, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So I will be back again with a new video, new topic, and we'll be in touch. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.